It's very romantic.
Good.
It's romantic.
Yeah, you like it?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck, dude. Season 2.
Season 2, my friend.
Wow.
Can't believe we got invited back for a second season.
Well, it took a little arm breaking. Steve, the producer, and
Yeah.
Margaret.
Big Tony with the contracts came through in clutch.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
I'm Rob.
I'm Keith.
And we are the Renaissance Rascals.
We are.
You know what's really funny?
What's funny?
We're actually sitting like
here.
Look,
Look.
You can see it's me.
It's me.
It's Keith.
It's Rob. This is so dumb.
We're together. Not in little boxes.
No.
Now it's a bigger box.
It's a bigger box. We're still in a box.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's because, well, like I said, I had to break Steve's leg.
Yeah. Poor Steve.
Started with fingers, too.
Yeah.
By about the fourth one, he was like, all right.
Yeah, he figured it out. He figured it
out. Season 2, man.
Dude, I can't believe we had season 2.
And, the Rascal way is to always do things better than the last time.
This is true.
So now we've got a little bit of ambiance. We're actually in the tavern because we always talk about being in a tavern.
Yes.
It looks like somebody's basement.
Yeah, for now. It's a work in progress.
It is, because it's my basement.
That's true.
And we get to have a little bit of fun with this space because we're going to make this look throughout the season. We're going to change things slowly.
Right.
And you guys will notice the walls will change, decorations will change a little bit. The planets up there are going to go away. It's going to look a little bit more tavern-esque.
Tavern-esque. I like it.
Yeah, it's a word. It's a word. Taverny.
Taverny?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
But that's only one of the things that we are doing differently this year.
What else are we doing differently, Rob?
Well, first off, we've got a lot of really cool things that we've been doing with our friends in the Crimson Mark.
We are, yes.
We got inducted into those guys August 27th, I think it was, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. We went to their end of season party. We got officially invited to be part of their crew, and so we set sail with them for all the pirate hilarity.
Yes.
But we're also doing things that nobody else has done in a while. I don't want to say that ever, but in a while.
Yeah.
So we went to North Glen Pirate Fest, had a blast doing sea shanties. The organizers actually reached out to me, and they're like, hey, you guys are pretty awesome. And I'm like, hey, cool. So we may become a fixture there. That'll be cool.
That's, yeah. I mean,
we're going to do something that's near and dear to my heart as well as Keith's, because both of us are veterans. We're going to go spend some time with the veterans home in Aurora for Christmas shanties.
Yes.
And
yes, Christmas caroling.
I like that. No, I think just
shanties.
Christmas shanties.
Shanties.
Yeah, it's better. But we've got another big thing that's on the horizon, man.
What would that be, Rob?
Well, that thing on the 8th of February.
Oh, there is a thing on the 8th of February.
Yeah, that's up in Denver.
It is up. It is up in Denver. Yeah.
Mercurial.
The Mercury.
Mercury Cafe. There we go. For a night at.
So it's going to be titled "The Renaissance Rascals Present a Night in Tortuga."
Ooh, wait. I don't follow pirates. What's Tortuga?
Tortuga is a fun place. It's where pirate dreams come true.
And scabies live forever.
Scabies live forever. You can get your daily dose of, gonorrhea and syphilis.
Oh my God! Not at this event. Not at this event. Like, let me reel you back a little bit. He's speaking historically.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make a phone call.
Oh my God!
I was bringing in.
It's not that kind of show, Keith.
All right, never mind.
All right, unless we get the chainmail man Keeney.
Oh, that may or may not happen. So we got this show planned. It's I don't even know how to describe it. It's going to be songs and skits and just general raucous.
It's Tortuga.
It's rascally influenced.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
Basically, if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Tortuga was the island that everybody went to, and that's where all the trading was at, and that's how they they unwound. They went
pretty
on
much,
shore
yeah.
leave, and so we're providing a night of shore leave for you. We're going to be joined by several of our friends that we performed with at the Renaissance Festival.
Yes.
Some of which that actually sail with us. It's going to be a good time, and you guys can have a great time with.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we get more details, we'll definitely put those out on our Facebook channels and YouTubes. And
You'll see some ads. We're going to be doing more ads on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just because this is something that I know we had talked about, like we're going to do shows, but we had talked like that was like 2-3 years down the line.
This was like, Rob and I have we have like ideas of things we want to do, and so we always talk and we're like, hey, we should do this, we should do that, we should do this. And then this was one of the things that we talked about. We said we'd love to do a show, and it turned out to where we're doing it 3 months from now, and we honestly thought like we weren't going to be doing this for another
year or two.
Yeah.
Like our first rough show would be like a year or two away.
So we're fast tracking a lot of this stuff.
It's not even us forcing it though. It's just kind of happening.
Yeah. But the good thing is we talk all the time, so we've got a ton of ideas to go through. We've got some super cool people that are already on board helping us out.
What can you expect at this raucous night at Tortuga? Let me tell you, friends. So, let me set the scene for you, if you would, right?
Right, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, do a scene.
So the scene is that me and my mate,
Right.
Robert Adelborn III, I'm Captain Yen Shang.
Of course.
We set sail and we land ourselves in Tortuga, where we're joined with the rest of the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, yeah. Because they're there, too.
Yeah, they'll be there, too.
Of course they will.
And we're just kind of minding our own business, if you would, making new contacts, trying to find new jobs, trading off some of the things that we've plundered.
Acquired.
What are you, English?
Well, no, but
Well, you are.
Well, yeah, I am really.
Yeah, okay, acquired. So then a fight breaks out, and we've got to stop it before we get
But do we really?
ousted. Well, I want to see who wins,
Oh, yeah, of course.
and then we'll throw them out.
Right, yeah, that's right.
So that's what you can expect. Plus, there's going to be live music.
Yes.
There's going to be some people walking around talking to people as they're sitting down.
Yeah.
There's going to be a dance stage, but mind yourself because you'll know when not to dance, usually when the fight breaks out.
Yeah, that would not be a good time to dance.
This is one of them things that I believe you got to leave your weapons at home or on ship, yeah?
I would say probably, yeah.
Yeah. But that's what you can expect at a night of Tortuga.
Right, yeah.
Cheers to you.
I like it.
That's
Cheers.
going to be awesome. Now, what does that mean for you guys? You're going to be able to see online ticket sales here probably within the month.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to buy tickets at the door. But I will tell you that seating is limited to, I think, about 100.
Something like that.
Something like that. So you're going to want to get ahead of it. You're
Yeah.
going to want to jump on this. And I know that this is right off of the heels of Halfway to Fair.
Yep.
It's going to be right on the heels of the Renaissance Masquerade Ball.
Yeah, because we do the show, and then like a couple weeks later, we invade Arizona.
That's right. And that's another thing that we've got going on this season.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
we are
nice
invading Arizona.
Segue there, man.
You like
nice
that?
Segue. We're going to be there's certain festivals that Keith and I are wanting to hit. Arizona. We went last year, but we were only there for a day.
Yeah, it was very rushed.
We left a little early because it started getting a little cruddy on the weather.
Weather was horrible.
So we kind of left early. This coming season, we're gonna go for 2 days. You're gonna get Rascals 2 days at Arizona Renaissance Festival. So if you want to come out there and hang out with us and sing some songs,
that'll be March 1st and 2nd.
Yes.
So yeah, no, definitely make plans to go. More the merrier. I mean, Rob and I are going to do what Rob and I do.
What's that?
General chaos and calamity.
Okay. Organized chaos or just
chaos.
Okay.
We don't organize anything.
All right. Well, I can bring my sword to that one.
You can bring your soda.
I got to figure out how to get it on the plane. I think I'm gonna have to check bag it.
Check bag. Yeah.
Yeah, gonna need a bigger bag.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Now my boat's pretty big.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, we'll have that going. Let's see, what else do we got? And then obviously there's hopefully we'll be invited back to Colorado as performers.
Yeah.
And even then, we're looking at you to come and join us for the Great Pirate Arrest.
Oh,
or maybe it'll be different this year. Maybe we won't do a pirate arrest.
No, but there's going to be pirate things happening on Pirate Weekend.
Yes, and that's one of those things that you're going to want to be there for that because
Yes.
That's the unofficial official Rascals holiday.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm voting for that. So, Judgy Dadface, if you're watching, you could just put it Rascal Weekend.
Just Rascal Weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people know.
Yeah, Rascal
If they
Rascal
don't.
Invasion.
Yeah, Rascal Invasion. I like that.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God,
horrible,
what's going on
isn't
with my hair?
Dude, I don't know.
This is the only problem with waking up and having to go shopping, and I look like Justin Bieber. What the hell?
Baby. That was horrible. I'm so
bad.
sorry about that.
That one goes out to Dave.
Yeah.
Sharky, what's up? I do want to give some thanks to some performers from last year, though, because they kind of helped propel us a little bit.
Yes.
You know, like you got to look at well, first off, I got to thank my partner because without meeting this dude, this would be a very boring show.
Yes.
And he couldn't do it on his own because he's not tech savvy.
No.
I do want to thank the management at Colorado Renaissance Festival for somehow mistakenly putting us together.
I mean, it was one of those. They should have known better, but they didn't.
No.
So they have no one really to blame but themselves.
And they do.
And they do. Yeah, they do.
They've admitted
it's,
that.
I know it's heavy hearts.
I do want to thank, Morrow, our Lord High Sheriff, and
Yes.
I want to thank special shout outs my man oh my God, I can't remember his name now. Oh, Flim Flam.
Wow, dude.
I've gotten so used to calling him his name.
That's true. Yeah.
But I want to thank Flim Flam for walking with me when my partner was out for the season or for the weekend.
It was a weekend.
Yeah,
I wasn't out for the season.
No, when you went away for the wedding.
The wedding, yeah.
Which I dared him to go in pirate gear, and that
I wanted to.
Yeah, that got vetoed real quick.
Oh, dude, I got shot down quick.
you should have just said, "Dude, I'm coming from work."
Hey, this is my weekend. You guys should just deal with it.
Yeah. Amanda, Kelpie Haddock.
Kelpie Haddock.
She's amazing. Curtis, our Sebastian Vane, the singing pirate. All of the people that helped us last season to actually officially cement the Rascals podcast and came on as guests. So you guys could check those guys out at there's gonna be a link here somewhere. They're on our website.
I have to give a shout out to my wife.
Oh.
Lucinda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. She's also the Pirate King.
Which in turn makes me the Pirate Queen.
He's a dancing queen only.
I'm good with it, really.
But I can't sing the next line because you're not 17.
No, far from it.
No 17. I don't know how many.
17.
How much does a stone weigh?
I don't know.
Is it like? I think there's actually a pound for that.
Poundage. It's like
yeah. You weigh 17 stone. I think that's actually
wow. I don't think it's 17 stones.
Yeah, no.
Is it?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure that out.
We'll get back to you.
Put it in the comments.
Yes, if you know how much a stone weighs, add them up.
Ooh, yeah, and swag. Yes. I know last season we gave out pins for people that supported us.
We did,
and for those that wanted to play with us and have some fun with us. If you got one, congratulations. Great. Rub it in everybody else's face that they didn't get one because those were a limited run.
Yeah.
Everything that the Rascals does is pretty much a limited run because, well, we kind of forget what we did.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But we've got more swag coming. It'd be wonderful if I had something that could, like, when I'm drinking, it shows off the Rascals logo.
That would be nice.
That would be neat.
We should probably talk to someone who makes mugs.
I wonder if I could get a wood mug like that. Do you think that'd be hard? I don't know if they could do that.
Well, the wood is generally hard.
What? I'm talking about putting a design on there.
Oh, yeah. No.
That's
it
probably seems a little hard. Maybe I don't know. But it'd be neat to have a drinking vessel that you could carry around.
I think probably leather would be the way to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think
that'd probably be easier.
Well, maybe if we got somebody to do it in metal.
Ooh.
Heavy metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
We might know somebody that can help us out with that.
I've run into a couple people that I've heard deal in drinkware.
Oh, purveyors of drinking
vessels.
Yes.
So we're working on swag.
Yep. Working on songbooks because I created a couple of songbooks.
Yes.
Bound them in leather and
don't forget the dice cups.
The dice cups. Got to get on that.
We're going to get on the dice cups this year.
He's
so
by we he means me.
Totally, that's what I mean.
Because his big hands can't sew like that, and I don't have a sewing machine yet. If you guys want to donate one, give us a shout out. Info at Renaissance Rascals at the RenaissanceRascals.com.
Yeah. We are not proud.
No,
we will take a sewing machine.
Expensive.
They are, and I don't know how to use one.
You don't know how to use a sewing machine?
Dude, look at me. Is there anything about this that says I sew?
Yeah. I am kind of a stereotype.
I've got right. I mean, out of the two of us,
I'm the more.
Come on.
Yeah. I got it. It's okay. I'll own it.
Yeah, thank you.
So what he's really doing is he's inadvertently or very subtly trying to give me props on that's I'm the guy that's making all the shit. You guys should thank him.
Yes. Thank me for giving him the idea to do it.
But yeah, we're gonna start doing those.
We all
once
have our
I get
jobs
a good amount of them stocked up, then I think I'll do limited runs. We'll do like 50 at a time or something like that.
Yeah. What would you guys like to see in Rascals merchandise?
What about a T-shirt?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I think we got to get into the T-shirts too.
Or maybe polos.
Polos, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
that way we can be classy.
Dude, did you just say that out loud?
I did.
That's funny.
I did. It was sorry, I went for the easy joke.
I mean, I appreciate your thought process, but
no, I mean, I would rock a polo to, I don't know, rehearsals.
Yeah, totally.
Somebody be like, "Hey, where do I get one of those?" It's funny you say that.
It's funny you should bring that up.
You should actually go to our website, therenaissancerascals.com, and check out the marketplace because there's a lot of things in there. Not just things that are Rascals swag, but there's your favorite place. The Armored Ferry.
The Armored Ferry, yes.
Also, one of my favorite people is there's it's Beck's Photography.
Oh, Underhill Photography.
Underhill Photography.
Yes.
You can check that out. I think I'm going to throw a link up there for Denver Celtic Night Out because those guys are awesome too.
Yeah.
But it's a great place for you to just quickly find links on where we get our stuff, where we wear, where we order from, so that we have our costumes, our garb ready for festival or any outing that we have.
We have a lot of outings coming up.
We have got a lot of outings.
And, for some reason, I feel like we're not done yet. Like, we're just scratching the iceberg.
Right.
Just the top. Like,
but the comical statement is that, and every single time, we're like, hey, we're just going to take it easy. It's gonna be,
we're going to ease into the season.
Into the season. Nothing crazy. Let's just be chill. And boom, start planning a show.
Yeah, and now we've got all kinds of stuff happening.
So if you have performed with us, you might get a phone call. Who knows? Or you might get an invite to come and buy a ticket because that's a great time out.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be. It's going to be. Dude, it's going to be.
I don't think we don't. I honestly, and this is kind of egotistical, and I'm going to say it.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think anything that we do that when we invite people, I don't think anybody doesn't have fun.
If you don't have fun, it's because you are just a not fun person.
Or there's something else that you're thinking about other than rascally goodness.
Which a rascally event, you should be thinking about rascally goodness.
Yeah, if you're not, shame.
Right, shame.
See, this is where I need my little button so I can have the headsman pop up.
Headsman pop up, shame. Yeah.
Might have to work on that.
Steve, Work on that.
dude. It would be great if it came down like right down there.
Just
in that corner.
Oh no, he like drops from the top.
Oh yeah, or if he came swinging in. You know?
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big money, no whammies.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I like that.
That would be our whammies.
Yeah. Shame.
Shame. You know.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
So some great big ideas that we've got coming along. I know that along with the performances and all the other things, we're starting to work on what we're going to do in the streets at festival this year. This coming year.
We never really stopped though.
No, we really don't. We just kind of throw ideas back and forth, and then we get this lexicon of ideas.
That's a good word.
It is. I love it.
That's a great word.
And eventually we run into when we're out there, oh, yeah, let's do this. And we normally don't remember what the fuck the idea was.
No.
It usually turns into, how did that go again?
We have ideas.
Oh, we have lots of
We know how to start. And then everything else just sort of happens on its own.
We know when to exit.
And then we know when to end it. Everything in the middle is completely made up. So if you ever see us performing out there, just know we have never rehearsed it.
No.
We have never
like
rehearsed
this.
it.
You know, the podcast last year, we had a lot of people that were like, oh, who does your editing? There's no editing.
There is no editing in our podcast.
Which is hilarious because now that we got the big screen and we're actually in the tavern,
you will totally see that there's no editing.
That there is no editing whatsoever.
We hit record, and then when we're done, we hit stop. And then we go, all right.
And this is the beautiful thing because my buddy Dave, he moved to Missouri, unfortunately. But I love the guy. His name is Freakier. Freakier had said to me, he was like, yo, dude, do you guys have somebody working board for you? And I said, absolutely not, man.
No.
It's us. We turn on the mics. We let it go.
Yeah, I mean, Steve's back there sometimes.
Sure. By Steve, he means I just pushed start.
Producer Steve.
And then I've got a little button
right here. Like, this is the magic behind it. I got a little stream deck right there.
Dude, you let him know our secret?
Of course.
I'm calling Margaret.
You can call Margaret.
I'm going to call Margaret.
I got clearance from Jeff.
I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, Jeff from corporate called and said, shut up.
That guy. I don't even like that guy.
He doesn't like you either.
I know he doesn't.
Apparently, you did something to piss him off. Something about a car and his wife. I don't know.
Whatever.
That's a story for another day.
All right. So anyway. So, yeah. And then, we still have a podcast to do.
We do.
We're going to be rolling out shows.
We were talking about something that we listen to you guys when you guys give us feedback.
Yeah, Rob doesn't listen to me, but he listens to you guys. So.
Because Keith doesn't listen to either of us. No, not
generally
really.
not.
No, actually, both Keith and I have a tendency that we will look at your guys' comments, your feedback, and we want to give you guys what you want because we could sit here with two mics and just do what we want to do, and it ain't gonna go nowhere.
No. So, I mean, honestly, if you guys have ideas, show topics that you'd like us to talk about, really anything, leave in the comments, shoot us an email, leave us, shoot a messenger, whatever.
Message.
Text
Keith. You can reach him at this number here. Oh, sorry.
That's fine. I really don't care. You can put my number up there. People text me all the time.
Hey, dude, I'm just trying to get you a date.
Sweet. Show topics like, what is your favorite act at the Ren Fair, and why is it the Crack Show?
Or the Renaissance Rascals.
Well, that just goes.
Okay.
That goes without saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
But last year we talked a lot
favorite
about
musical act.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Renaissance Rascals again.
Favorite Irish rock band.
We're not Irish.
Exactly.
Okay.
See. So
Okay.
Who's your favorite Irish rock band at the Colorado Renaissance Festival? And why is it the Crack Show?
But one of the things that we are looking at doing, because there was a lull this year between August, September. Well, really September and October.
Yeah.
And we heard you guys. You guys are like, dude, I'm jonesing. I want more. And our very cheeky response was, dude, hit replay.
Yeah. But we listened.
We are changing that, and we're actually programming out so that we will end up doing a batch record for August.
Yes.
and that way it'll carry you guys all the way through the entire year.
Yeah.
So a whole year of Rascals.
Yeah, right. That's a lot of Rascals.
That's a lot of Rascals.
That's a lot. I mean, but we have a lot of stuff coming up too that we
Yeah.
are going to be doing.
Yeah.
So, no, more live shows.
More live shows.
Obviously our live recaps throughout the season.
Yep.
Because we just cannot record.
I think we
during
need to
the
do
season.
more shows when like we need to do a live in October, and in November, talking about your work at the Haunt.
Yes. So yeah, that's one thing I want to cover too.
Yeah.
Is in October when I'm doing my haunted house stuff. Do some live stuff from out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help them make it even bigger this year.
Well, maybe I'll actually go and do a walkthrough.
Yeah, totally.
Because then I'll be focused on the camera, and I can't really worry about what the hell's going on.
Yeah, just stand behind me, little buddy.
I don't do well in haunted houses, man.
No, you
I
don't.
really don't. And it's all up here. I know that it's all in good fun.
We'll give you a lights on tour.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah, it is really cool to
That
see
would
it with
be-
the lights on. It's like, wow.
That would be really neat to do a lights on, and
Yeah.
then maybe get a couple of volunteers.
Yeah.
To go in while you're performing.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
That would be kind of neat.
Yeah, you'll notice me.
Yeah.
I'm a hard guy to miss.
Oh yeah. But we're also going to talk more about musical influences and how you can sing along when you see your favorite performers, musical acts that are out there, because that's something that's real cool at
Yeah.
festivals, is when you actually immerse yourself into it and play along.
Well, and I know the performers like to have the crowd engagement as well. So,
Absolutely.
If they're singing and they get a whole crowd and everyone starts singing. For me, I thoroughly enjoy that when there's more, than just Rob and I.
But you and I feed off of the energy. that
Absolutely,
we're given.
yeah.
We're echoes. We're mirrors, if you will.
For sure.
If you give us nothing, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But if you give me all the energy in the world, guess what, bud?
We're
I have
pushing
no
it to
idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're going to crank it to 11. So
But we've also got some things where we've been working with one of our good friends at the one of the nights, actually.
Yeah.
He's been teaching me a little bit of stage combat.
Cerbalian.
Great guy. Love him and his whole family. St. Ingrid, thank you very much for making him.
Well, I think Sir Brian had a part in that too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but she's the one that feeds me, so she's more important.
True. St. Ingrid, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. And Sir Brian, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But we're learning things. Keith and I started last year, and we were really just kind of like improv actors, and we had our go-to lines during 2023 that we knew what we were going to say going into it. A lot of it was Keith taking lead because I was still trying to figure everything out. 24, the training wheels got knocked off, and we went nuts.
You didn't have a choice.
Well, it's not that I didn't have a choice. We both kind of leaned hard into it.
We had to.
And
Because, it's like we always say, it's the and then.
Right.
So the first year we were together was just a feeling out process, learning our timing, our spacing, kind of how we're going to do different things, which is a lot of what we talked about in our podcast as well.
Right.
And then last year, we went.
What did we do? I mean,
It was a full send. I mean,
it was crazy because
from opening canon in June
Yep.
to the ending canon in August.
and then
I mean, we
a quick
went-
pause and then back down to Santa Fe.
Yeah,
You
and then
know,
went
it was-
Santa Fe
and you helped me with the Neverland, Santa Fe Neverland.
Yep.
Came in and did a cameo performance for me. With,
Of course. Yeah.
With our Captain Hook.
Yes,
Which that's still
that was awesome.
it was great. He did not expect that. The
No.
look on his face was hilarious. But the things that we did, that we set out to do, and one of the things that really makes it's kind of it's a very special topic for me, is we set a list of things that we wanted to do different than 2023.
Yep.
And we checked off every single box.
Yes.
I got to know my cast members a lot better.
Yep.
I made more friends. We went and we did random singing in the streets.
Yeah.
We serenaded a few patrons.
We did.
We did more interaction with the customers. We played some games with some pirates. Liar's Dice, did some
Yes.
tasks. We were more prominent at the front gate this year,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Not just as the fixtures of safety that we were in 23 for the front
Right.
gate show, but following that, I jump up on top of one of the little stands and we have our little quick. I think we're there for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right after the cannon, Rob and I,
We moved one of the stages off.
kind of move the stage. Well, I move the stage off, and I stand there, and Rob hops up there, and we start going
Rascally.
right. Yeah, I mean, as soon as the cannon fires, I mean, it's full send until the next cannon fires.
Now, one of the things that I said that I wanted last season of the podcast, is I wanted to do a show with somebody that performs on stage for an act that isn't just musical.
Right.
And we've got a special somebody coming in. I just got to set a date, and we're going to get her to come in, and she's going to talk.
Yes.
It's our very own Sarah Bonnie from
Yes.
Blades and Bravery, which I'm so proud of those guys because they're just amazing performers.
Their act has gotten
Evolved.
it is
evolved.
Yeah. I didn't want to say better because it was a good act.
No, it's
but
evolved.
evolved is a good word.
Yeah, they keep reaching, higher and higher.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely adore
Well,
about
it's
them.
it's the like I said, it's the and then.
Yeah.
Okay, now what are we gonna
Yeah.
do? So that's where Rob and I are at this year.
Mm-hmm.
Is all right. Now we've got to step our game up again for 2025. So stay tuned for that because what we've got brewing is
kind of fun.
it's gonna blow everybody away.
We're gonna go back and we'll touch on topics that we've already talked about, like how to perfect that character that you created,
Absolutely.
how to make it better, or what happens if you're not happy with that character.
Yeah.
Not from a
so,
cast standpoint, but from personal.
No, but from a personal standpoint, I would say, and this is even going back to cast, is if you create a new character,
Oh yeah, you did create a new character.
give it at least 3 years.
Yeah.
To work out all the kinks of how they walk, how they talk, how they interact, what's their backstory.
Yeah.
Basically, a lot of the stuff we covered last year.
Yeah.
But give it a couple of years to really see if that fits, or how do you have to tweak that character, to make it more you.
Well, and to your point, both Captain Yen Shang and Lord Robert Adelborn, this was their second year.
Yes.
Because the first year for both characters was 23.
Yeah.
And I will tell you guys what, I'm not changing.
No.
I am not changing my character. I love what I've created.
To go back to what you said about the Blades and Bravery, our characters are evolving.
Yes.
So each year so this year it's going to be different for me. So I started out Lord
You were
Robert
a pirate first.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
you changed to Lord Robert Adelborn.
I changed to Lord Robert, and he was still kind of in this like limbo kind of thing because I really didn't know what direction I wanted to go with him.
Well, and being new on court.
Yeah, and so last year, one of the greatest compliments I got was, I didn't know whether you were a noble or a pirate.
That's a great compliment.
And I was like, then I did my job.
Yeah.
Because you weren't supposed to know.
Yeah.
Truth be told, spoiler alert, I'm both. But yeah, that was the way I wanted to play that character was very ambiguous.
Nice. I like that word. That's a good word.
Thank you.
That's a good word. Do you even know what it means, though?
Nope.
Okay.
I just heard somebody say it, and it fit right in there.
It fits. It's actually, that's good.
So yeah, that's the way I kind of wanted to play the character.
Okay.
And so this year, he's with what you and I and our characters are now with the Crimson Mark. He's going to be a little more overtly pirate-ish. So
Privateer.
yeah.
More
so
privateer.
you're going to notice more. I should say he's going to have more piratey tendencies.
We're going to steal stuff?
Yeah. I mean, no.
In the name of the king.
Of course, yes.
In the name of the king.
Yeah, right.
It's
Everything's in the name of the king.
Versus pirates.
Right.
Right.
For the peace of the kingdom. I had to work that in there.
Yeah, you did.
I
it
was
gets
trying.
me every time, man.
I was trying.
It gets me every time. I don't know why.
So yeah, this year he's going to be a little more, like I said, more piratey tendencies.
Okay.
You know, because it's just kind of what happened between the end of last year and this year.
Yeah.
So, you know, now there's a different little nuance to.
But see,
you know,
I mean, and you do bring up a really good point, because our characters, because we find things to
Yeah.
bring them to a different level and to help evolve them.
Yes.
Which is really funny to me, because even like when we travel down to Santa Fe, you're Rufus the Bone Fairy, but because by extension of Yen Shang going down there,
Yeah.
there's the implied that the two who are inseparable
Yeah.
are traveling to, well, where's your lord? Oh, he's around here somewhere.
He's doing something.
He's
Yeah.
doing something. I think I saw him over there getting one of them hot pockets.
Yeah.
You know, but it's neat because we're breathing life into these characters, and somebody at my actual job turned around and goes, "Dude, you really are a freaking pirate."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, yeah." And they're like, but you don't steal stuff. And I'm like, well, you know, not all pirates stole things.
No.
That is the greatness of pirates is that you can
We acquire and redistribute.
Well, I mean, historically, not all of them just outright stole things.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's and so it's fun to me because, yeah, we drafted the Articles of Agreement based off of Bartholomew Roberts' original Articles of Agreement, and we've crafted that for our ship.
Right.
Because that's the thing is that we're creating a venue for or an not venue is not the right word. We're creating an environment where people who want to continue playing can.
Yes.
Because that was the one thing that really elevated our performance on the streets, is that the off season between 23 and 24, Keith and I were constantly working on our improv.
Yeah.
As we were recording for the podcast for you guys, as well as some of the silly shit that we do when the cameras aren't rolling.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, it was like, okay, we got a small taste of where we foresaw ourselves.
Right.
And so we're like, so then we kind of gave ourselves a goal.
Yeah.
To go, okay, we have to be here by opening cannon. We want to be here.
Yeah.
And so and we got there, and I'll speak for both of us.
Please.
We far exceeded our own expectations.
We did.
Of what we were going to do.
We absolutely did.
And the response that we got was
overwhelming.
Way more than what
overwhelming.
We weren't even trying to get that kind of response, but it just organically happened and kind of snowballed into this whole bigger thing of, hey, we want you guys to do this. We want you to do this.
Yeah,
Can you do
we
this?
got. Let's see. We got to ride in a carriage.
Oh, we did get to ride in the carriage.
We emceed a costume contest.
We did.
We were asked to up the game on how we were clearing the lanes and everything to make everybody safe.
Yeah.
We helped with rerouting a parade ad hoc.
Yes.
We did.
We were kind of behind the scenes doing promo videos for the fair. Which, if you guys saw those were fantastic.
They were fun to shoot.
They were fun to shoot.
They were fun to shoot. I think my favorite one was the opening.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even have my pants on.
I don't even have my pants on. Yeah.
Which was great because behind the scenes on that, guys, we had asked our lovely friend Matt, hey man, I need auto. And he goes, great, cool. I'll get dressed up. I'm like, no. The hat, the jacket. We don't need anything else. No pants, no gloves, nothing. And he goes, really? I'm like, yeah, we got approval. It's fine. And then there was the mishap that we turned, we pivoted
Yes.
and made it work, which was the promo with the King and the Queen.
Yes.
Which ended up being the King
And me.
and Lord Robert. And then at the very end of the season, it was Lord Robert and the Queen.
The Queen.
So
Yeah.
that was the callback.
Right.
Which is
we had to
great-
close. You had to close the loop.
Yeah, right. Which
You
is
know.
a great way
Yeah.
to tell stories.
Exactly. There had to be an ending to it.
And then there was so much more involvement, and you guys made it special for us because you guys were coming up, asking for us, asking people,
Yes.
have you guys seen the Rascals? And there was a couple of times where I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Somebody, well, another cast member came up to me and goes, hey, somebody's looking for you. I'm like me personally? Like, dude, I owe the guy money?
There's a group of people looking for the Rascals. I'm like, great. Okay, here we go.
And it was that one time that we were separated.
Yeah.
Like both times that it happened to me, like that I know of, we were both separated. You had gone off to eat, or I had gone off to go take care of something with the little one. And there's another one. There's the tiny violinist.
Yes.
She's aiming to try to figure out how to get on cast full time.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's child labor laws and all that fun stuff. We'll figure that out. But
does that apply to you because you're Asian?
that's only in a sweatshop.
Okay, got you.
That was
All right.
racist as hell, wasn't it? Sorry, guys.
We'll get that out in the editing.
Yeah, no,
Don't
we
worry.
won't. No, we won't. It's just gonna run. Sorry. But the thing is that she has been so involved in performing arts over the last year. Not just playing her violin. She's gone to improv class at the Millville Art Theater. She's gone through a clown class. She's in a clown camp right now. Plus, she's honors orchestra. I mean, dude, this kid she's an unstoppable force right now, and I don't want to stop her.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Don't dial that back. When a kid says, hey, I want it, then you
go
support
for it.
And the great thing is she's got an entire village of people supporting her.
Yes.
So, literally, the Larkspurshire.
Larkspurshire, all the village.
Yeah. Village. But we have so many things planned for the coming season. I know that Keith wants to do more visits outside of the state, more visits outside of the festival. We're trying to figure that out, but we're also very budget constrained. So we're going to hit the ones that make most monetary sense for right now because, again, guys, we are 2 to 3 years ahead of what we had planned.
Yeah, we're really expecting to be here.
Like 26, 27 ish.
Something, yeah. For sure. Yeah, I mean, we're here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep, doing what we do. Hopefully you guys enjoy what we do. The response that we got last year was phenomenal.
Amazing.
So
You guys are wonderful.
It touched my heart in a lot of ways.
Don't start crying.
That's
Oh my God.
no,
I can't.
no, really, but it did. It when you have people coming up to you going, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
And thank you.
My favorite one.
It wasn't even like we were trying to get that response.
No.
We were just doing what we do, and Rob and I always say we try to leave you with an emotion. It doesn't matter what
Whatever
emotion it is.
Yep.
It made you happy, it made you sad, made you think about something, whatever. We just want to kind of leave you with something to remember us by.
Right. And that's we
not scabies.
We try to provide a moment.
Yeah.
And in that moment, it is up to you to decide what it is. We don't have control over how we make you feel. I know that there was a couple of moments where I had to step away because somebody said something, and I'm not. I mean, if you want to know what we're talking about, because you can go and look back at some of the other episodes. We had a guy come up to us and tell him that we brought the magic back for him. That is probably my most favorite comment that anybody's ever given.
Yeah, that one blew me away.
And it's not that we had aimed to turn around and we're targeting this guy specifically and this one guy, we're going to make him feel something.
Yeah, no.
We were just trying to do what we do, what we're asked to do.
Getting recognized in Arizona.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was so weird that we was just standing there, and this guy comes up.
Hey, aren't you the guys with the?
He goes. Hey, can I ask you a question? And I said, yeah. He goes, aren't you the guys with the podcast? And it blew me away because I'm like, we're standing in Arizona. We don't know, but four or five people at that whole thing,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's us. And he looks over at his girlfriend. I told you that was them. And I'm like, hey, can I get a picture? I'm like, yeah. And I had to grab Rob, and Rob has no idea what's going on because he was talking to somebody else.
Yep.
And so he's like, all right, yeah. Takes the picture, goes back, and he goes, dude, what was that all about? And I'm like, the guy recognized from a podcast, like. What the hell, dude?
And I felt like an asshole because I was like, I totally ignored the dude.
yeah, it was a little salty, but and so that's why we kind of want to travel, to other fairs.
Yeah.
Just spread the Rascally goodness and.
Well, that was something that we also discussed.
It was one of our big things. We said, hey, look, we want to go to other fairs. Definitely want to hit Minnesota, Maryland. North Carolina.
I do want to go down to one of the festivals down in Texas. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
I know. The fleet goes to Texas Renaissance Festival.
Yeah.
During their Pirate Weekend. I've thought about Scarborough, but I try to go places where I know we have connections.
Yeah.
Because it helps lighten the load a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially when we know their rules.
Correct.
Because that's the big thing. Keith and I are not, as much as we claim that we are chaos incarnate, we still don't want to be disruptive to what you guys.
We try to be respectful.
Yeah, we really do.
But we are there to have fun as well. So
yes, and hopefully give fun for everyone else.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah,
I think we do.
I haven't heard any complaints yet.
No.
I mean, Judgy Dadface would have told me to stop
quickly,
very quickly.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you said something a couple of minutes ago that I was like, whoa, I got to talk about that. Let me see if I can remember what it is. You were going, oh yeah, before we started talking about all the trips, but we also wanted to, personally, I'm still looking at ways to continue growing, not just the character, but my knowledge. As far as like the stage combat,
right?
All of the things that we're getting involved into, because that's the cool part about learning, not just as learning as an actor, is that you can take that to the character and make the character more alive.
Yes,
it's always fun when people are like, whoa, you look great, you look awesome, but then you're giving them more into it.
Yeah.
Giving that nuance, defining it 100%, and getting it so that you feel it's not perfect, but it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not saying anything about any other actor at the fair. But as for you and I, when that cannon goes off, we are our characters.
Yep. Cannon to cannon.
You will never see us walking the streets, just talking like this. It will never ever happen
unless we're talking not with each other but with a patron, and they're recognizing us because we have a really weird position where we're actually able to dive in and out of character, which really annoys some of our friends because we went to an event and I put on Yen Sheng's garb and I just slipped right into the accent. It's like putting on a uniform. And I slipped right into the accent, and he goes, Rob, you don't have to do the accent. I'm like, I get that, but you understand this is who I am.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And he goes, No. You don't have to do the accent. I'm like, I understand what you're saying, mate, but take me as I am.
Right, yeah. As soon as you put on the uniform,
right.
The uniform,
right?
That's who you are.
Yeah, you put me in any costume, and that's who I know how to play. For example, I played Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet. I am Tybalt when I am wearing the costume.
Yes.
Don't ask me to be Rob unless you're the director.
Yeah.
If you're the director, you could tell me, hey, I need you, not Tybalt. Okay, cool, boss. What do you got?
Yeah, what do you
know,
got?
But everybody else, this is the bad part, because you're gonna get whatever is there at that moment.
Yeah.
So most of the time, it's gonna be Captain Yen Shang speaking, unless we start talking for a while, and then I can drop the facade.
Yeah.
But and Keith does the same thing.
Right,
you
right.
know, but the problem is that when Keith hears me doing the Cockney accent, all of a sudden now he's Cockney. Which is hilarious, because this is right proper Noble who's talking like me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where it comes from. It just I try, then I just slip right into it.
God, it's hilarious.
And here we are.
It's great, because we had an incident where,
And then the funniest thing is undoubtedly Rob and I will start arguing about something, and you can't understand a word we're saying.
nope.
There's that poor girl that was sitting between us, and we were arguing about the pretzel.
It's naughty bread.
It's naughty bread, yeah. And then we were arguing about this pretzel, and she is just like, "What is wrong with you guys?" And it was so organic, because we just sat down and we just started talking, and then the pretzel guy walked by, and then we just started arguing about this pretzel, and this poor girl was just so confused.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was fun.
She had a good time, though.
She did.
She had
did.
a good. She goes, I don't understand what you're saying. It was a good time. I mean, little bits like that. That's kind of what we we aim for, because Keith gave me the idea last season of CRF. We talked about it, and I think we were eating a Scotch egg, and Keith was like, you know, hey, I really have this. I have this vision that I want to do, but I got to have somebody that can do it with me. And this was before we had solidified, like, all right, one, we're friends. Two, we're going to be partners, and we're going to work together like this. But you know, Keith says to me, I'd love to have a partner, and we do kind of like a dinner theater type thing. Well, the great thing about what we do at the festival is that is the entire stage, and we just if you look like you're having a bad day, we're your guys. We're going to come up and make you feel a little bit better.
We're going to try anyway.
We're going to try.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to leave you with something. We don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully
it could be. God, I hate those guys.
Yeah.
But that is an emotion. And that's
really,
what we wanted.
Really is, because we've gotten that a couple of times. Like, what's wrong with those people? There's a lot. There's not enough time to unpack that.
Yeah,
just
no,
a little,
no.
You know, just roll with it, kid.
Yeah, well, let's just cut that one short. All right, off we go.
Well, and you know, we have a tendency that, and one of the other compliments that we got that I find just, again, really impactful is, man, your guys' timing is impeccable. Like, you guys know exactly when to jump in, and you guys can you start one way, and then it pivots, and you both just pivot with it.
Uh-huh.
You know, we did that in rehearsal, and everyone's like, we didn't know where that was going. I was like, neither did we.
It just sort of went to the left.
And then went right, and then up, and then
took
just
another
down a
right,
little
and
bit,
then yeah.
But that's how we do it. It's organic, and that's the thing that everybody has said to us is, like, you guys are watching. You guys is like watching just two people that stepped out into this, and they're just going to harass people. I'm like, yeah, that's what we do. We
Yeah, pretty
harass
much.
people.
Yeah.
We harass people.
Yeah.
Oh, you look lost. Maybe we can get you a little bit loster.
Oh, you're lost. Oh yeah. Give the girl the map. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep, let the kid take the lead. That's a good idea.
Let the kid take the lead. Yeah. That's gonna work.
Or my favorite one, the oh, look, it's another Scott.
Yay.
It always gets a laugh.
Yeah. From everyone else but the person wearing the kilt, because they're like, what does that mean?
It's you're a Scott. He's English.
We don't like you.
I mean, I know I throw the whole bit off because I'm Asian.
Yeah.
But
hey, you know.
me mate's English, so
Yes,
I gotta like what he likes as long as he's around.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of what happens.
Suck. Dude, it would suck.
Oh,
It would suck if either one of us got sick for a prolonged period of time.
Oh,
knock
dude.
on wood, because that one weekend was horrible.
yeah. It's
Like it was not bad as an experience, but
it was so, I felt so out of place.
Well, yeah, it was kind of like so it was towards obviously the end of the season last year,
Yeah.
2 years ago, and then because you were really only there on Sundays,
Right.
and so Saturday I'm like, huh, huh. And I just kind of walk around, and I mean, I'd still do my thing, but I was just like, man, this would be so much better if Rob was here.
It's
and
so
then
much.
Sunday, and then you show up Sunday, and then we're like,
Yeah,
dude, we gotta
game
cause
on."
chaos. You're a day late.
Game on. Let's go.
Let's
We got
go.
time to make up for.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the cool thing is like when if you guys are aiming to be performers at a festival or anything like that, when you find a partner that you can bounce off of, and like seriously, not just there at the festival, not just during rehearsals, make time to spend time with that person outside, and because
Yeah, for sure.
everything that you do just builds towards your rapport as actors.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we got an episode coming up that we're going to do is about timing,
Yep.
spacing,
Yes.
knowing when to come in, when to
Yes.
go out. I would say it's practice. And for some people it really is. You kind of have to practice that. Rob and I are just very organic the way we do it. Just because we have a lot of similar traits, so we kind of grew up kind of the same way.
Yep.
We've done a lot of the same things
Yep.
in our life, so we have a lot of backstory that's very similar.
That we apply towards the characters,
yeah.
so that makes it makes it seamless.
Yeah, and when we first started out, it was a little rough.
Yeah, I got yelled at.
and I had to yell at Rob. I was like, dude,
Yep.
let's go talk.
Yep. I got yelled at.
Don't ever do that again.
I'm not afraid to admit that because it was a different style of acting that I was not used to.
Yeah. So the whole thing is I started out with a conversation with someone, and Rob just kind of jumped in and stepped right on my right on
Oh
my
God,
feet.
it was bad. You should have seen the look on
I
his
was just
face,
like, what?
and then the look on the customer's face, because I took it in a completely different angle than what he was aiming for, and the customer just had this look of like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And-
It threw off the whole thing
Yeah.
because my timing was off. Where I was going was off. It was kind of a debacle.
The good news is that only happened once.
Yeah. I was just
only
like, all right,
happened
dude,
once.
and that's what, we went backstage, we sat down, we talked.
He
said,
scolded me.
Yeah, so like, here, come here.
Yeah,
we're going this way.
It was literally, don't ever do that again. And now let me explain to you why.
Yeah.
And it was a very logical conversation.
Yeah.
And afterwards, the third person that was walking with us looks and goes, man, he's a real hard ass. I said, no, he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. I completely boffed that freaking scene for him.
Yeah.
He was in the right, and the third person just kind of looked at me and goes, man, you're really understanding. I said, I'm new.
Yeah.
I am new, and I take my cues off of you guys on what you do. Right now, I'm just kind of I'm taking everything in, and I'm absorbing everything.
Yeah.
And I that's what season 1 of the podcast was about, was all the things that I learned I wanted to share with you guys, and I brought Keith along because he's been doing it for a while. Then we brought in our friends.
Yes.
Because they know a lot more crap than we do.
Yes, and we will have more friends on our show this year too.
Yeah, because we actually made more friends over the years.
we did. So now we've got people that are like, hey, I want to be on the show.
Well, and we're also going to talk about like some of the things that some of you guys out there, the customers, the patrons, asked about. Like, well, isn't there a group for such and such, like the Rangers of Rivendell? The pirates, the barbarians,
Yes.
the Star Wars people, and all these groups, like, and you get it all the time where someone's like, where do I find this? Where do I find that? Well, guess what, guys? The Rascals are here. We're going to help you guys out, because this was, and I finally remember what it was. One of the things that we started off that we didn't want, or we didn't even have an inkling of this happening, but it has happened, again, very organically, is that we have become community builders. We're trying to help rally everyone together so that it's easier to find that information. You can find most of the information that we talk about right on our very own website, therenaissancerascals.com. So when you talk about, like, how do I meet pirates, where can I meet them at? look inside of that, inside the tab on the webpage.
Yeah.
You know, I want to organize this. Hey, dude, send us an email, info@therenaissancerascals.com. Shoot us a quick message on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page. We may not know how to do it, but we're going to get you in touch with the person that can.
Generally, yeah, we build bridges. That's what we do.
That's what we try to do. We're trying to lift each other up, because the theme for this year's podcast, we rise together.
Yeah.
That is the theme. Why? Because you guys have made us go from a mere 4 followers, and I think I was 3 of them.
Yeah.
A mere 4 followers to whatever we're at not right now. I know we're over 300
Something
on
yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see those YouTube numbers jump, but guys, the analytics, the numbers don't really mean anything to us. What means, where we know that we have impact is when you guys are reaching out to one another because, hey, I watched this podcast. Hey, I heard about this on this. You know, that's where we know that we have impact. Now, we'd love to see that subscribe. We'd love to see that like. We'd love to see that follow. But that's not really who we are. We're not subscription whores.
No.
That's not the way that we do things. We ask you to just be kind and honest with us, and we will do the same for you. That's kind of emotional, isn't it?
That was deep.
That was
deep in there.
You like that?
Yeah. Stuck the landing.
Yeah.
That was great.
So that's where we're trying to go. We Rise Together stands for us trying to help you build your character to elevate your experience at the festival. If you're not a performer or don't have an inkling of being a performer, maybe you're just along because you know him personally, or you know me, or somebody told you, hey, watch these guys, they're stupid, they're awesome. I don't think I've heard that one yet.
Not together.
Not
we usually
together.
get either stupid or awesome.
You're stupid,
Yeah.
and then like 5 minutes later, hey, you guys
They're
are
awesome.
awesome.
Hey, thank you.
Didn't you just tell that guy we're stupid?
Yeah,
Well, you could be both. Yeah, whatever.
And we are.
We're also trying to tie more in with our fellow performers, not just on cast, not just at Colorado, but you guys that are out there watching us that are performing at other festivals. We want you to share with us and the rest of the world your experiences. Shoot us a video. Send it to us. I'll throw it up on there.
Absolutely.
I love watching other people do things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want to see blooper reels.
Oh, blooper reels be good.
Yeah. Blooper reels would be great.
Yeah.
Like, somebody eating the wood chips during
Yeah.
the promo.
That'd be good.
That actually happened, guys.
It totally did.
And it was hilarious.
It was funny.
And she laughed.
Yes.
She was a good spirit about it. But we are aiming to be better.
Yes. And then.
Better than what we were last year. Better than what we think we can do this year, especially with us facing all of the events that are just kind of cropping up.
Yeah.
And having fun with it.
Cropping up quickly.
Yeah. Guys, I'm excited.
No, it's gonna be a great year. Kicking it off in just a couple weeks. With the caroling thing,
Yeah,
and then
that's gonna be a blast. And then the Chris Kringle Market right after that.
And then we got halfway to Ren Fair. See y'all there.
Yes.
And then our thing at the Mercury on the 8th, and then going to Arizona, and then coming. Dude,
we do it to ourselves.
June's gonna be here before we know it.
We do it to ourselves.
Yes.
Because we love it.
If we get invited back, you can also start a petition to have the Rascals back at the Ren Fair. I don't know who you're going to... Theodore Winglewick is who you would contact on that one. Like how I did that, didn't you?
Should we just go ahead and start picketing by the gates?
Yeah, I believe so.
Bring the Rascals back.
Bring the Rascals back.
Bring the Rascals.
Yeah.
What do we want? The Rascals. When do we want them? Now.
Yes. A picket line. That would be fantastic.
Picket line.
Yeah. No Rascals, no show.
Oh,
no Rascals, no show.
Oh, and then on the other side we got Scotch egg.
Yeah, so...
Sorry, went off the rails there, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yeah, no, we look forward to getting out there, seeing all you guys again. Fair, other places, whatever we're doing.
Yeah, dude, you guys are all invited. Anytime we go somewhere, do something,
Yeah.
come out there and hang out with us. This episode's airing a week after we recorded it. Maybe a few days. I think I'm going to launch this up on Thursday.
Probably.
But
Wednesday, Thursdays.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday. On Wednesday. So this way, guys, because that's Thanksgiving, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll give you something to watch for Thanksgiving while you're prepping the turkey and whatnot.
Absolutely.
But we're going to be out there at the Chris Kringle Market in the Denver Civic Center.
Denver Civic Center Park, yes.
Civic Center Park. We'll be out there. Just look for the flags. You know what's missing behind us?
The flags?
My parking flags.
Yeah, I told you to put them up.
Steve. This is on break again.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Very well then. Bastard. Mm-hmm. Oh, that is something. We got flags.
We have flags.
We have
flags.
We've got two flags.
Yeah.
One's the Rascals flag. The other one's the ship flag.
Yep.
So there you go, guys. That's what we've got in store for you guys this wonderful second season of the Renaissance
Season
Rascals.
number 2.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I can't believe I mean,
when we're like 80 and we're like, welcome to season 85.
welcome to season 4. Oh, wait.
Not season 4.
Third season got really long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just kind of kept going.
Kept going.
Yeah.
No, it would be really neat if we got a season 4.
I think we're going to get to season 4.
I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Oh, neither am I.
Well, alrighty then.
Okay, so we'll
That's
see you
what
in
you guys
season
have
4.
to look forward to. We didn't do an unofficial sponsor for this episode simply
No.
because this one's all about the Rascals.
Yeah, it is all about us.
Coming up, we've got more official, unofficial sponsors coming for you.
We do.
Great places for you to buy things, for you to see things.
Look at our marketplace.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
It's
our
going to grow.
marketplace is filled with
All kinds of goodness.
drinks and clothing and incense,
Accessories.
accessories,
Photography.
photography. We got a little bit of everything.
Lions and tigers and bear.
Oh my! Yeah, we're kind of a hodgepodge.
Yeah.
We do a little bit.
That's
of
what we
everything.
aim for.
It is.
That's right. Why? Because you deserve to have the truth.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Yes, I ordered the code red. Oh, wait. Sorry. Sorry.
Wow, dude.
I'm sorry.
You went dark right there.
Yeah, no. It's just, I don't know where that came from.
He's
I think we should leave.
riddled down. Garth.
We got to go.
All right, let's cut this off.
Let's close this out, man. Hey, I'm Rob.
I'm Keith.
We're the Renaissance Rascals.
We are.
Thank you for joining us for this wonderful episode of the things that are coming up your way for the Renaissance Rascals.
Yes.
We've got more visitors. We've got more topics. We're going to revisit some of the old ones. We're going to do new ones. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to get Keith on a stripper pole. Ha-ha! I'm going to end on that. That's the end of it. Oh, it's not going. We're stuck. We're stuck. We can't leave. We're stuck.
Where are we not leaving?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Steve, come fix it.
Steve. Oh,
All right, I'm
boy.
going to go fix this.
All right. Well, there goes Rob. It was good seeing you guys again.
Bye.
Until next time,
We'll see you next time.
in the words of Bill and Ted,
Have fun.
be excellent to everyone.
That was perfect right there. That was perfect.
What's that GoFundMe thing?